Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Toy and here we are simply cooking. So today we're going to be making a cabbage soup. So our ingredients we're going to be needing is I already cut and washed a big head of cabbage. So I chopped that up, washed that. I had some Brussels sprouts left over in my refrigerator, so I chopped those up, washed those. We got some chicken broth we're going to be using. We have some diced tomatoes, and that do have basil, garlic, and oregano already in it. We have some sliced carrots. We also got some potatoes I'm going to be cutting up and washing later and dicing those. Now if you don't have any chicken broth, you always can use some bouillon cubes. And one bouillon cube is for 1 cup. So you add 1 cup of water to 1 bouillon cube, and that gives you your chicken broth. We got some Lorry seasoning salt. We got some bay leaves. So these are basil, some basil leaves. We got some creole seasoning. We have some oregano, and we have some thyme. And I don't put celery in my soup because I don't like celery. So I got some celery seeds because I do want the taste of celery. I also chopped up some bell peppers. These are red, yellow, and green. Some onions, and this is 2 small bell peppers mixed. This is 2 small medium size, small to medium size of onions that's diced up. And I have 2 tablespoons of garlic. Also going to be using some smoked sausage. And I have some smoked jowl that was left over in the refrigerator. So I'm going to also be using that. So let's get started. I'm going to saute my pepper, onions, and garlic in 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to turn that on to like medium heat. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter in the pot. And I want to drizzle some olive oil also. So we're going to pour all of this in there to get that going. So I'm going to be making a big pot soup. So I'm going to stir that up. Get the juices going there. While that's sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my sausage. So I'm just going to slice those up. Sausage. Go to the side. Goes up. And I'm going to do 1 more. So that's 1 package of the smoked sausage egg rich. I'm just going to dice that up. Well, slice it up. You can slice it up how big you want it, how small you want it. You want some big pieces, you can do that. Just all over the place. I'll use some other one. Alright, so we got that all sliced up. So So we got our smoked jowl here, and I had like 2 slices of smoked jowl left over from when I did my other recipe. I'm just gonna chop this up. While that is onions and peppers are getting some juices flowing there in the pot. I want to bring that pot over here so I can show you what all we're going to be putting in there. Put this over to the side, and we're going to get our pot over here. Show you what's all going to go in there. It's kind of hot. Alright, we already had our juices flowing in here. It's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put some Brussels sprouts in there. And we're going to be putting this cabbage in here. This is a lot of cabbage. It's going all over the place. So. Ooh, I got cabbage all over the place. But it's a big old pot of cabbage. So I'm going to put some gradually because it's going to cook down. So I'm going to put my chicken broth in there. And this is 32 ounces, equals up to 4 cups of chicken broth. Like I said, if you don't have the chicken broth, you can use 4 bouillons and 4 cups of water, and that will give you your chicken broth. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and use 2, so that's 8 cups of chicken broth. And I'm pouring in here. And it's going to cook down. It seems like it's a lot, so I'm going to let it cook a little before I put the rest of my cabbage in there. So I'm going to put some basil leaves. I'm just going to sprinkle that over there. And I don't measure, so you can measure. But I just pour it by eye. This is some Creole seasoning. Put that in there. I have some thyme here. Got that. I have some oregano. I have some celery seeds. And I have my seasoning salt. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this mess up. Let this cook for about 15 minutes before I put the rest of my cabbage in there, and I will show you how it's going to look. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes and it's already cooking really good. So I'm just going to be putting the rest of this cabbage in there. So I'm going to stir that up so that I can get to the bottom. And I want to put some more seasonings in there. So we got the Creole seasoning. I'm going to be putting some more in there. We have our celery seeds. We have our thyme. That in there. Our oregano. Whoop, that was a lot. Our basil. And we have our seasoning salt. put in there. So now we want to put our sausage and our smoked jowl in there. That in there. And I'm going to put our diced tomatoes in there. And I'm using 2 cans. You can use 1 can or however you like. And now I'm just going to stir it up. I'm also going to put 1 more box of the chicken broth in there. It's just splashing everywhere. So right now it's 12 cups of chicken broth in there that I've used. So once it cooks down, you always can put more in there, your desire. And we're just gonna let that cook and simmer on medium high for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then the last 15 minutes, we want to put our carrots and our potatoes in there. And I will come back and I will show you how it's going to look. Alright, so it's been about a half an hour. And it is cooking very, very well. So our last step, we just want to put our potatoes in there, and these are 4 potatoes, 4 medium-sized potatoes that I had cut and diced and washed. I have 2 cans of sliced carrots I already drained because I have enough liquid in the pot already. So I'm putting 2 cans of diced carrots in the pot. Just want to stir that up, and you want to just cook this just until your potatoes and your carrots are tender. And I will say about 15 to 20 minutes and your soup will be finished. And I will come back and I will show you your final results of cabbage soup. Okay, it is all done. So I'll put it in taste test. Ooh, this is a big old pot. All done. I got my sausage in there, my Brussels sprouts, I got some carrots, all the seasonings, some tomatoes, the sausage. Just looks so tasty. Just yummy. Alright, here goes the taste test. Let me blow it. I don't want to burn my lips. Still hot. Woo, doggy. Tastes good. And it's nice, right in time for fall. You can also, if you want to do some cornbread, you can do some cornbread. I also did a video on that. But I got some crackers here. If you want to do some crackers, those to the side. You can always dip your crackers in there. Nice fall soup dinner. Some cabbage soup with potatoes, sausage, got some tomatoes and carrots in there, and it's all good. Well, that is it. That is all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.